Yo, what is up guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you what probably is the future of the Reverb plugins. I'm going to show you a new plugin that came out today that uses artificial intelligence, and basically what it does is listen to your sound to apply the reverb settings. But before going to the video, I would like you to just scroll down, click the like button, click the subscribe button because it's free for you, and this is the way you can support me, and this way I can keep showing you the newest plugins just when they come out. And also don't forget that my course mini pack is out, so down below in the description you have the link. Click there if you want it. Get it, use it, and enjoy the chords. So well, we all know what Reverb is and what a Reverb plugin is, and basically every DAW has a Reverb plugin. For example, FL has the Free to Reverb 1 and 2, Ableton has its Reverb, Logic has its Reverb, but there are also third-party Reverb plugins like, for example, the Valhalla Vintage Verb, the Valhalla Room, the File Filter Reverb, the Arch Acoustic, and a lot more. And all these Reverb plugins have the common thing that you have to set everything: the pre-delay, the decay, the size, the type of room, and all these things. And if you want a basic tutorial about how to use a Reverb plugin, you have a video here that they did a long time ago, so you can check it and you learn all the basic stuff. But today I'm gonna show you the new iZotope Neoverb. And what's different in this one? That is a reverb that uses artificial intelligence, and what it does, as I said, it just listens to your sound and apply a reverb for your sound. So this way your reverb is gonna sound a lot cleaner and it's not gonna mask the original signal and all these things. But well, you will understand everything better if I just show you. So this is the new plugin Neoverb by iZotope, and well, as you can see, it doesn't look like a normal reverb plugin, but it's so easy to understand. First, here we have three types of reverb. We have a short one, where as you can see we can change the size. We have a medium reverb, where we have three types of reverb: plate, medium chamber, and room, and also we can change the size. And then we have a huge reverb that it can be a whole or a long chamber, and also we can change the size. If you click here, you have a lot more options, but I rarely use these things. Then here we have this mix pad, and this, what it does, it just let you mix all these three types of reverb, so you can use them all at the same time. And I have a synth with a basic melody to just hear what it does. So if we play it, it's gonna sound like this. Right now we have the same amount of the three reverbs, but if we go up here, we're gonna use only the short one. And this is like more realistic. If we go here, we're gonna have like a more common reverb. As I said, you can change the type of reverb and the size. And then if we go here, we're gonna have a huge reverb, especially for the tails, that you can also change it and change the size. But as we have before, you can go wherever you want inside this pad and mix them all, so you're gonna have really unique reverbs. If we continue with the plugin, here we have first the dry wet signal. Okay, so this is 100%, and then here we have a level just to make it louder if you want to. Then here we have a pre-delay. You know what the pre-delay is. And then if you click here, you're gonna have it like this, like synchronized with the BPM. So you can make it like this or with milliseconds. Then here we have this call function called smooth, and this what it's gonna do is change a little bit the tail of the reverb to make it sound basically a bit cleaner. What it says is that avoids the sharpness and reduces a bit the transients of the tail. And then here we have like the modulation, two type of modulations, and you can just change it the one you want. If we put it on 100%, and we can get really cool things if we automate this and we keep changing it. Last but not least, here we have two EQs, and this is a really cool thing. This EQ is just for the dry signal, and this EQ, as you can see, is for the reverb. But here's where the artificial intelligence starts. Because if you click on AutoCut and you play your sound, what this is gonna do is listen to your sound and apply an EQ to it. And this EQ is good because what it's gonna do is reduce in some parts to make sure that there's not gonna be any resonance on the reverb. Because sometimes we have some frequencies that maybe it sounds good in the dry signal, but it creates some resonance in the reverb, and we actually don't want this. So as you can see, created this EQ, and you can make it more or less, okay? As you can see, it reduces a bit the loudest frequencies. I'm not gonna put it that much. And then on the reverb EQ, what you can do is click unmask and play your sound. And what this is going to do is just reduce in some parts where the reverb is masking your original signal. In this case, as you can see, it says there are non-significant masking detected, but I think it's a nice idea to always try it, so this way you make sure there's not reverb masking the original sound. Apart from all these things that you have here in this plugin, of course you have some presets, and you have a lot of presets. As you can see, you have a lot of them, okay? And you can just try one of them and maybe then tweak them a little bit, you know, change a bit the size of every reverb, you know, change a bit here on the mix pad and all these things. But you have a cool thing that is the Reverb Assistant. Here you're gonna create a reverb really easy. What you have to do is just play your song, so you're gonna hear what kind of reverb you're applying, and touch these two sliders, change the wet if you want here, and select the tone. So if we play it, now sounds like this. If we go here, it's gonna be more realistic, like short one, and here a longer one. So for example, for this sound, I don't want it that long, that dramatic, so I'm gonna put it around here. Now I have to choose the size, and for this one, as this is a kind of fleet, I want a long one, not XL. A bit less of wet, but well, you can change this later. And then you can change the tone. And I'm gonna click on them first so you can hear what kind of reverb it creates. As you can see, this is a lot darker. This is a lot brighter. And airy is more or less like bright, but the reverb is like more noisy, you know? But for this sound, I prefer the clean one. And now you click next and you play it. And now what it's gonna do is listen again to your song, to your sound, and do the auto cut and mask if it's needed. So this way the reverb is gonna sound a lot cleaner. So what it did, it basically create this reverb, put the mix pad here, you know, a bit of reduction on the low end of the reverb, but well, actually you can do it a bit more or even cut it if you want to. And here apply the same auto cut you did before because it's the same sound. But from here you can change whatever you want to change. Actually like this, but the reverb has a bit too much high, so I'm gonna reduce it here. But also what you can do is automate everything about this plugin. So in my opinion, the coolest thing to automate here is the mix pad and maybe the modulation. So what I'm gonna do is move this a little bit, just touch it, go up here, right click and create automation. And then I'm gonna go here, and what I'm gonna do is touch here the rate, so I can go left and right, create automation, and then also the depth, so I can go up and down and create automation. So as you can see here, we have all the automation. I'm gonna start first with this one, that is the mix pad one. And what I'm gonna do is, for example, just do it like this. So let's see what it does here. So as you can see, it just goes up and down. And let's see if I, for example, put it here, what happens. So in every part it moves a bit different. Yeah, in every part it moves different. So probably where I would use this kind of automation would be, for example, on the build-ups or also at the end of the drops, because what you can do is change the reverb size, you know, and make it a bit bigger instead of just increasing the mix. But well, let's go now on the modulation, and here I'm gonna try to go a bit crazy because I think here is where you can be more creative. So I did this crazy thing, I know it's super crazy, but just let's see what it does. It creates a bit of weirdness in the reverb, you know, in the background. And I think where it's more obvious is when it's 100%. So let's put it more in 100%. So let's see what it does. More like this. I think now it's a bit more obvious. So well, now that I show you this new plugin and what it can do, how it uses the artificial intelligence and all these things, I'm gonna try it in different sounds, so it's where you can see how it sounds in all of them. Now I'm gonna take this guitar that dry sounds like this. And what I'm gonna do first is go here in presets. There are a lot of guitar presets, and I'm just gonna check them. This one is so good. I like more the first one. And now what I'm gonna do is try to change it a little bit. I want a bit bigger. Less highs. Let's see this how it works. And as this one has a lot of attack, I'm gonna enable the smooth because it said that will make it better for the transients. And of course, not that much. Actually, I like it a lot. It sounds super natural and super clean. But also, let's try just the Reverb Assistant and let's see how it sounds with this. I'm going to put it on dark and then I'm going to change it a little bit. Okay, so it created this reverb. As you can see, it reduced a lot of the highs of the original signal and probably to create this dark feeling, but I'm going to increase a little bit. But as you can see, it doesn't really touch the dry signal. It touches the dry signal before coming to the plugin, you know, but not the original one. And now let's try this snare that I'm just gonna loop it. And let's see if there are some percussion. Yeah, percussions. Area snare, let's see. Super 80, I don't really like it. Clean snare. Oh, this one is pretty cool. Let's see. No? Yeah, I like the clean one. But they have way too much high, so I'm just gonna reduce a bit here and here. And also forgot to say that if you have something masking, you're gonna see here some red lines going down, so you should just go there and reduce. So well guys, this is the new iZotope Neoverb. I just wanted to show you how it uses the artificial intelligence. I think it's a really nice idea, especially the mix pad. I think that's so unique. So this way you can have 3 types of reverb and combine them. And also I think it's really good the pre-EQ and the reverb EQ, because this way it's gonna sound a lot cleaner, especially if it does it just by itself, because it listens to the sound. But also because this way you don't have to use a reverb bus where you're gonna have an EQ to, you know, EQ the reverb and all these things. You have it directly in this plugin, and it's a lot better than, for example, the Valhalla one that is just 2 knobs. This is a parametric EQ. So well, I would like to know your opinion, so down below in the comments, just write whatever you want, what you think about this plugin, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna use it, if you don't want it, or whatever. So nothing else guys, just don't forget to leave a like to this video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.